Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. It's the Chicago Bulls facing the Indiana Pacers. Haliburton, no good. Now here's Jordan. Pass to Pippen. Back to Jordan. Turnaround Jay. Shot clock at 6. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. And so it's Haliburton with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Siakam outside. Outside for Haliburton. The three-pointer off the mark. About a minute into this first quarter. Here's Harper. Here's Jordan. Nice. Shot from the wing.
First bucket of the evening. Now both teams are really looking to exploit matchups here.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Now here's Haliburton. Pass to Turner from the arc. And Indiana misses again. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. From deep, Jordan buries it from 3. Jordan's got 5 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And then Turner with the dunk.
How about that? Running the pick and roll to perfection. Evident that Miles Turner loves these situations.
Pass to Pippen. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Back to Nembhard. Now here's Turner. Haliburton on the attack. To the paint. Back to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
And this is why Miles Turner is such a high percentage scorer. You combine length, athleticism, and basketball skills. Good luck with that defense.
Here's Kukoc. From deep, Jordan. The rebound by Turner. And here's Haliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They trail by 3. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Pass to Nesmith. Haliburton right side. Lets the 3 fly. He drops it from range. And it's all knotted up.
What you love about Tyrese Haliburton is the consistency from the perimeter. This guy can make deep shots.
.55 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Kukoc. Indiana with a rebound. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Siakam the screen. To the inside. Nesmith's shot is off. Chicago with the ball. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Jordan. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
The first free throw is good. The Bulls making a switch here. And both free throws good for Jordan. Pacers trail by 4. Nesmith on the wing. Pass to Turner. Here's Siakam. Haliburton outside. Inside. Turner. Can't get it to fall.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
And that does it for the first quarter. Chicago ahead, leading by 4. And we'll bring it. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Here's Nembhard. No good from outside.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Siakam the screen. Pass to Nesmith. From outside the arc. Longley with the rebound. Bulls leading by 4. Here's Pippen. And Turner with the block.
I tell you love the attitude of Miles Turner. No one is getting off these shots when he's nearby. No one.
Shot from the inbound. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 11 points. So it's the Pacers now. To the middle. Back to Turner. Haliburton outside. Down low. And Siakam with the slam.
Well, we're talking about a tough individual competitor in Pascal Siakam. He goes right at the defense.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Chicago?
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
Jordan with it. He's got 11. Haliburton with some nice D. Here's the 3. Chicago with the rebound. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Pippen. From deep, Jordan. The rebound by Nembhard. Pacers trail by 3. Haliburton looking for an opening. Kicks it out to Siakam. The Pacers again can't hit.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Here's Pippen. Pass to Buechler. Here's Jordan. Nesmith covering. Just 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot. No good on the 3. And the Pacers with possession here. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Left side, Nesmith. Haliburton outside. Bryant outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
This guy is not afraid to get physical. Thomas Bryant doing everything he can to fight to get the shot off.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Pass to Kerr. The Pacers pull it in.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunity opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Here's Shepard. Outside Neesmith. Here's Halliburton. Now Bryant. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Bryant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just such a good finisher around the bucket. Thomas Bryant has so many moves he can turn to. Nice.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
There's Neesmith with a three. Drills it from deep. Neesmith's got himself on the board with a three there.
A pretty pass from Tyrese Halliburton. You want this guy running the show.
Pass to Kerr. Launches a three. Misses again. Now 0 for 3. Indiana leading. Bryant left side. Toppin outside. 46 seconds left in the second. Three-pointer, Halliburton. A rebound by Kukoc. Out to the right wing. Here's Kerr. Connects from downtown. And the Bulls lead by 1.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
There's Neesmith with a three. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Kukoc. Another three for Chicago. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Pass to Shepard. Here's Halliburton. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Chicago ahead. They're up by 1. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Off target at the rim.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Halliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal Siakam, who set himself star point guard. His knowledge of the game and his desire to win and get better, that's all you can really ask for from a young player. Out there on the floor together, I think it's naturally just a fit. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Pass to Nembhard. Back to McConnell. And then Siakam with the jam.
6'9" with excellent elevation. No trouble at the cup for Siakam.
McConnell outside. And they're on the run. Here's Jordan. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Nembhard. Indiana trailing here.
And putting his athletic ability to work. I mean, Mathurin comes in hot on the drive and lifts off for the slam.
Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. And stolen by McConnell. Poke loose. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Indiana now. Now McConnell. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Siakam. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Chicago shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Here's Harper. Pass to Kerr. For 3. That one doesn't drop. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Here's Halliburton. Second shot opportunity. Back to Siakam. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Halliburton. And it's Halliburton. Gets it to go inside.
Well, you love when guards are unafraid to get to the painted area and finish. Go ahead, Tyrese.
To the wing, right side. Here's Harper. Pass to Kerr. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Substitution on the court.
4 on the clock. Inside. Here's Rodman. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And then Siakam with the jam.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Pass to Pippen. Let's go with a 3. And Bryant pulls it down.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Halliburton punch it in. He gets it in there. And now it's a 4-point Pacer lead.
How about that take from Halliburton? That's a big-time finish on the drive.
Here's Kukoc.
First foul. Shepherd. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Pass to Jordan. Beyond the arc. Indiana with a rebound. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. And now the Bulls in transition.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
And here's Halliburton. Pass to Siakam. Outside for Halliburton. Just 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And that one's good. Bryant.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Bulls trail by 4. Here's Kukoc. Wide open look. Yes, on the jumper. Kukoc has got 7 points.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Fires from deep. Sends it home from three-point land. Siakam's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, all you have to do when a teammate has the basketball is be a target, and Pascal steps into it and lets it go. Nicely done.
Excellent D there from Bryant. Indiana leading by 5. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Shepherd. There's the triple. Unable to get that one. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Pacers leading by 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And so here is Chicago. It's a 5-point game. Here's Jordan. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the Bulls.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Pass to McConnell. And here's Toppin. Takes a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Pacers lead by 7.
Wow, from the arc, Toppin shoots with real authority. You can tell it's an area of the floor that he's comfortable.
They get the rebound. Jordan with it. Shoots over Neesmith. The Pacers pull it in.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Nembhard outside. Pass to Neesmith. Ooh, it's stolen away. And now the Bulls in transition. Jordan with the bucket.
Jordan.
Such a huge play, guys. I mean, that's a 4-point swing possibly. Tremendous steal and conversion right there.
Here's Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Well, the vertical of Obi Toppin on display rises up with ease.
Back to Jordan. 3-pointer. And Toppin pulls it down. Indiana leading by 7. To the paint. Neesmith.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
The Pacers making a switch here. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Indiana.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Misses the baby hook. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
And the Bulls making a change here. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. And they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Let's see if they do, Brian.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton. Clock at 4. Now here's Turner. Rebounded by Pippen. To the middle. Here's Rodman. Here's Kerr. Now here's Jordan. Neesmith covering. Here's Pippen. Back to Jordan. Shoots over Neesmith. And again, no good by Chicago. Pacers leading by 6. Now here's Halliburton. To the inside. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish. Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Jordan with it. Drives to the hoop. That shot missing. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Halliburton outside. To the paint. Toppin outside. Shot from the wing. And it's Chicago with a board. Here's Jordan. Banked it in off the glass.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
56 seconds left in the final quarter. Now Halliburton. And now they decide to foul and intentionally.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Halliburton.
Checking in for the Pacers. Number 43, Pascal Siakam.
Siakam the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And then Siakam with the jam.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. "23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Halliburton outside. There's the 3. On target from range. And the Pacers lead by 9.
Yeah, that's savviness by Tyrese Halliburton. Gets himself something he can work with, makes the game look easy.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Pascal Siakam. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Scottie Pippen. Taking 2 shots.
And the second of 2 is good. And that brings him within 8. Turner for 3. No good there. And so it's Indiana winning this one.
I know there's money to make. Thought I was catching my break. Still at my job every day. Can't put your pride in the bank. I need some sugar and shine. Need me a slice of that pie. They took a slice of my pride. Turning my blood into pocket. I made me some time. I never got time. I'm missing holidays, but in a lot of ways I'm still gifted. Regardless if it's Christmas, snooze my alarm again. And a lot might come to get me before I ride away in that Bentley. This what he said. You might not wake up if you snooze it again. You can't let a new era get to your head. Dress for the camera and again. Funny how you look the best when you at the top. Funny how you look the same when you die. Respect the dead, they gon' ask me, but you can't see Gucci shoes in it. There's gotta be better ways to lengthen my resume. I wish I could get away. I might just try today.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. We'll see the New York Knicks and the Phoenix Suns. Durant for 3. Here's Richards. Banked it in off the glass.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Here's Sprewell from behind the arc. Counted from distance.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Booker. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, quality decision-making off that pick and roll. Booker just taking what the defense gives him.
Here's Sprewell. Bol grabs the board. And Booker has got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Clock at 6. The baseline J. He can't hit that time.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Here's Houston. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
14 feet away after missing. His first attempt, now 1 for 2.
With KD's length and size, there aren't many defenders he simply can't shoot over.
Pass to Sprewell. There's the screen by Johnson. Oh, it's blocked by Bull. Three-pointer, Beal. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, that is so easy for Bradley Beal. From 3, no problem.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And he bangs it home with one hand.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Booker. Outside Bull. Back to Booker. From down in the low post, it goes. Booker's got his second basket.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker. On the interior, it matters not if he's facing size. Look out.
Pass to Houston. The 3. Nails it from 3. Houston's got 6 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Beal on the take. And the basket is good.
Well, this is part of the agility that Bradley Beal possesses, right? Deck it, get by the defender, make the drive look easy. Beautiful.
Knicks trail by 5. Here's Ward. Oh, it's blocked by Bull. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Back to Booker. Richards with a screen. Lets it fly from 18. The rebound by Sprewell. Over to the left wing. Here's Ewing. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Now here's Durant. Richards inside. Second shot opportunity. Basket counts.
Boy, just the silky smoothness of the release of Kevin Durant. What a treat to watch.
Here's Sprewell. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Offensive rebound.
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow. And here's Booker. Unloads. And Ward pulls it down. And there's the drive.
Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Phoenix out in front. They lead by 1. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They've been in rhythm from the in-between area, just keeping things simple and taking what the D gives them.
Pass to Plumlee. It's Beal on the wing. Shoots. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Beal's got 7 points in the game.
Well, under duress of the shot clock, Beal is exactly the guy you want taking the shot. That guy has big-time guts.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Suns are going for it. All-star guard Devin Booker said everybody here is on the same page. We're in win-now mode. We want excellence. We know it's not going to be easy, but when you give up that much, we're trying to win this year and years to come. Brian, this front office has been aggressive.
They are all in, Allie. Thank you. Knicks trail by 3. To the inside. Thomas. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on O'Neal. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Beal. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Childs. Still without a bucket. To the left side wing. All alone. That one's good for 2.
With the utmost belief in his game, he's able to beat opponents in a number of ways.
And it's Jones with the ball for Phoenix. They trail by 1. Out to the right wing. Beal from outside. And Camby pulls it down. And so it's New York with it. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Here's Houston. The three-pointer off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Back to Jones. To the middle. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to review the game plan. Both teams will make substitutions. So it's Phoenix now. Booker looking around. Shot clock at 5. Tries it from 16. Bull up top. Pass to Durant. Plumlee with it. Right side Booker. Booker missing again. The Knicks with the lead. From about 16. Outside Johnson. Here's Ewing. Bull grabs the board. Outside Booker. And it's Booker again missing.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point. Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
Here's Booker. Look at Booker elevate.
Booker is always on the attack. That's nice.
And New York has possession. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Pass to Sprewell. Here's Ewing. Booker defending. The fadeaway. Ewing, no good.
When you're wide open like that, no need to fade away.
Now Durant. From downtown. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
One of the tough things about Kevin Durant, doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or in this situation off the catch, Durant one of the best, period.
Here's Ewing. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Mason Plumlee. New York shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And he drops the first. He's off on the second. The Suns leading. Outside Booker. Up top Beal. Now here's Durant. He has 7.
Kevin Durant is such a difficult check, right? You've got to guard against the shot, and this is where he can draw contact and make it so difficult.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he's good on the second. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of this game. Pass to Camby. Here's Sprewell. The three ball. Gets the three to fall. Sprewell's got 5. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Now Durant. Give him 8 points now.
Well, Kevin Durant is used to absorbing contact on the way up, and when he's this deep, it really puts the defense in a bind.
And this will be his second trip to the free throw line. So he gets them both. We've got 13 seconds left in the second. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Showing off the dribble moves. Able to create for himself. I love it.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Phoenix out in front. They lead by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Got a hand on it. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Six to shoot. Pulls up on the wing. Booker missing again. New York trailing. Here's Johnson. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Beal with it. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Beal's got 9 points.
Boy, that is just tremendous concentration from Bradley Beal. Defense all over him, no problem.
Pass to Houston. Out to the right wing. And here's Johnson. Wide open. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
Kevin Durant just lighting up the stat sheet right now. He's in a rhythm, and that's trouble.
Here's Camby. Here's Ward. Offline with a 3. Phoenix leading by 3. Beal left side. Shoots it from the corner. And Camby pulls it down. And the Knicks with the possession here. Pass to Sprewell. Let's go with a 3. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Oh, it's stolen. Now here's Johnson. Inside. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Outside Booker. A deep 3. Wow, way back there. Devin Booker connects.
How about that? Impressive range from Devin Booker. Tremendous touch.
To the wing on the left. And the Knicks miss again.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Camby. Here's Houston. Here's Sprewell.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Camby. Johnson on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sprewell. He buries it from 3. Sprewell's got 8.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. New York making a switch here. 1:50 left in the third quarter. And here's Booker. He's got 13. O'Neal misses. Here's Sprewell. And they'll get another chance. It's Thomas on the wing. Pass to Camby. Here's Houston. Covered by Richards. Here's Camby. That shot is off. And Booker has got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Booker drawing the double. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Yeah, Booker keeping that defense off balance with his passing ability right there.
Pass to Camby. Here's Sprewell. Give him 8 points now. Here's Camby. Booker defending. Camby, that's good.
Yes, Camby.
Camby's gotten his second bucket of the game.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Outside Booker. Booker on the take. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
How about the ability to adjust after the contact? Booker, the score in the and one.
Phoenix shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. And the Knicks with the possession here. 8-point game. To the left wing. This one for 3. Sprewell, no good. Beal left side. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Oh, Durant with a steal. 1 second left. Oh, with the clock running down, he nails a big shot.
Big shot taker, big shot maker.
Woo! That is a way to fire him up, fire up the team. What a tremendous play.
Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix. 8 points. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Knicks trail by 10. Pass to Houston. There's the 3. He drops it from range.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Outside Booker. Pulls it in from the elbow. He can't get it to go. Outside Johnson. Pass to Ewing. Free throw line jumper. And it's New York scoring again.
The defense can't be so relaxed at this stage of the game. Not against him.
I think he takes that kind of defense as a sign of disrespect, and he was more than happy to accept the challenge.
Here's Johnson. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Knicks trail by 5. Pass to Wingate. Here's Ewing. Connects on the foul line jumper. Ewing's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
Well, truth is, though, he's tall enough to get that off against anyone.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer was going over with his team. Confidence is what he's asking for right now. He said, quote, when it's close, we have to keep believing in ourselves, and if we don't think we can pull it out, we've already lost. So some strong words from Coach in the huddle. Back to you, Brian.
Thank you for that, Allie. Knicks trail by 3. Pass to Houston to tie it up. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Here's Sprewell to take the lead. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Outside Booker. Can they get it? Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, there's an activity level and a skill level that makes Devin Booker problematic on the offensive end. He dares defenders to get physical with him.
Both free throws good from Booker.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Sprewell gets the bucket.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Now here's Booker. Just 5 on the clock. And it's New York with a rebound.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Pass to Ewing. Puts it up from the high post. Not enough on that one as it misses. Suns trail by 3. For 3, O'Neal. That one no good. And New York has possession. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. A minute and a half left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Bowl. Outside Booker. And Booker with the jam.
It's one thing to know your team counts on you to deliver big buckets. It's another to take that responsibility and run with it. Go ahead, Mr. Booker.
Here's Houston. Down low. Beyond the arc. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Right side Durant. Cash. And now they trail by just 4.
Kevin Durant absolutely fearless. If the game's in the balance, he will demand the basketball.
Second team foul.
And New York has possession. 34 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line. and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. 14th foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Larry Johnson. At the line.
And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. There's 25 seconds left in the final quarter. It's Beal on the wing, and it's New York with a rebound. Here's Houston. Pass to Sprewell. Fades. And Ewing gets it to go.
Ewing.
And so New York takes this one by a big margin. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time